Welcome to the Humanities update for week 1. I want to give you an update of all the information that was provided to me on Friday. So here we go. Here is the update. Hope you like the cat. What we want to do is we want to be able to go to the backpack essentials, and so I can show you a little bit more information in case you don't already know this. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this link, and it's going to take me to the backpack. Just know that every Sunday at 3 p.m. the information in the backpack for parents will become live. So as you're looking through the backpack, we obviously can go to different grade levels, and we can see from week to week what is offered. For example, we're in week 2, and so you have the overview, and then the grade level specific work, and there are different keys to click on. When you click on them, you will notice the information given to parents and also the student information. So you have grade 2 language arts. There's a QR code in case you want to use it, and also the parents might want to use it as well. And you'll notice also that there are the different reading levels that are attached. And you have the Spanish version, and then you have social studies. So I just wanted to review that part with you, and then to show you something else in case you don't already have it. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to that. As you look at the general information above, you will see that there is information about the e-learning archive. And as you go to the e-learning archive, down below you will see that there are packets for week 1 and week 2 here. So if you want to see what was given out to the students as they came and picked up the packet, you can click on either one, and there are PDFs of it. You might want to also send it to the parents so that they have a digital version as well, or a PDF version. So here's where you would find them. So if I was going to go to grade 5, this was last week's. Here it is. I don't know why there isn't more attached, but there's 1 to 89 pages. So that's for your records, and it's also for the parents to have. So you might want to refer your parents to this page, which was given out in an email from Dr. Blaine, I believe last Thursday. So this is what you have for that page for the archives. So more of the pages will be uploaded as we go. Here is also you will also find the backpack pages that you'll find on the first page that I shared with you. Okay, so as you're looking at this, if you want to go down below and look at the resources, there's a special education tab at the bottom, and as I click on it, I can find the resources that we have for special education as well. So as I go through it, it says early childhood, self-contained. I'm going to click on this so I can see what resources are available. So if you have kids in different levels, you can look over here and see the different resources that are available to them for reading, writing, and math, science, and all the resources. So you can check these out and refer the parents to these places as well, and that will be very helpful. So this is week 2, and I'm going to click out of this. There are lots and lots of resources on the backpack, including the It's Learning, the Google, the Khan Academy. So it'd be important that our parents know and our students know that they can go here to get some more resources. They're in English as well as in Spanish. So that's the information with the backpack that I want to make sure you knew. So I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint. And so we have the backpack essentials. And I want to talk to you about social studies. Social studies weekly lifted the copyright until June, so you can use their materials. They mentioned that week 5 will include the materials for grades 3 and 4 that parents can print out for their students. Students may continue online access using those studies weekly, and TCI for 5th grade is not copyright. They haven't lifted it. However, they may continue to use the online materials and resources that you use this year with them. There's no problem with our students with login and things like that. Okay, so everybody knows that at 3 p.m. on Sunday, the backpack is launched. But I also wanted to talk to you about something called the Reading Buddies, and this is more videos and things that you could give to parents, so they have this resource so they can see, give them some more teaching tips. And this was, the Reading Buddies was made for volunteers for Spring Branch, and more videos have been uploaded. So if you'd like to go there, all you really have to do is go to Spring Branch webpage, and when you get here in the search bar, you just write in Reading Buddies. And then as you go for the search, you'll see Reading Buddies will pop up. And as you go to the bottom, you will see there are different videos that have been created to help our parents at home, how to do a book walk, reading buddy guide, reading Spanish, reading log. There are different resources and PDFs as well as how-to videos. So here's an example so that they could watch this video, and it would help them understand how to teach different skills that they may want some more tutorials. So here's an example, and you can find that on the Reading Buddies. There's also student reading log, reading attitudes, first student reading log. You can find it here. So if you wanted to use that reading log, they could use that reading log. So here you have some examples of more resources to support our students and our parents. And that is called the Reading Buddies. So remember, just go to Spring Branch webpage, search Reading Buddies, and it'll find it for you. Click on it and you're there. Now there are additional resources that I'm going to leave in an email for you, but I want to refer to them so you know what they're about. Yes, I know. There's a PDF of some distance learning ideas that have been put together that the Humanities Department wanted us to make sure that we had, so that we can look through these and choose some of these things if we don't already have them. So there's some things for you to explore here. I will make sure you get this PDF. So this is distance learning ideas. And there's going to be some instructions for rolling into e-courses, which I'm going to talk to you about here. But as I do go through the PowerPoint, they will be here. But also, if you want this PDF, it will help you. I'm going to attach that. And finally, the essentials materials list. If you have some of these and you brought these home with you, there are some essentials material lists that, if you had the opportunity to bring them home, fine. If you did, here's some materials that you might find helpful as what you have at home. So the Humanities Department created this just the night before we had the call for us to stay at home. So you may not have been able to bring all these things home, but you might have some of these already at home with you. So I wanted you to have that. In addition to the basic e-learning course, there's going to be some other courses that you will need to enroll in. And it's basically the same process for humanities, elementary, English, language arts, humanities, math, and social studies. So basically you go to courses and all courses at the bottom. And then once you get to all courses, you come over here to find more courses. And then you're going to go to find more courses. You're going to go to Site Course Catalog. And then you're going to put in e-learning elementary. Now you can put e-learning elementary or e-learning elementary humanities. If you want all of the subject areas in elementary, then I went ahead and just put e-learning elementary. And at the bottom, humanities popped up, math popped up, and science popped up. And you just click on either one of them and you enroll. So you can do it two ways. If you just want elementary humanities, just write e-learning elementary humanities. However, if you want e-learning elementary in all of the subject areas, so you can click on them and add them to your courses for its learning, you may do so. Once you get it, you enroll in the courses, and then you're there. Now, once you get here, if you've enrolled in all of them, this is what your screen will look like. So I have the basic training that we did last week. I have the e-learning elementary, e-learning science, e-learning math. So you follow the same process and you get there the same way. So as I find myself in its learning, I'm going to have to log in, which I guess I've already been logged in. And again, you go to courses, all courses, find more courses, I believe, Site Course Catalog, put in what we say e-learning, learning elementary, and then you'll click on those. I already have mine, so I'm going to go back. And I want to go into the e-learning elementary and show you it's organized very similar to the e-learning basic training. You'll be going through the start button and it will take you through an overview. You could hit here, or you could hit a course survey here as you need to go through, and these are just additional resources. But what I do is I always go to the resources, because then it'll show me what is in the folders, and I go from here. That's just my style. The introductions, the slides, and they are, as we go, adding more and more resources. So this is under construction, and there will be more and more resources added as we go. For example, introduction slides, I go here. This gives you an overview. And there's more and more to read. So, and there are some videos as you go. Ways to connect with parents. Here's some other folders that you might find very helpful. Home learning schedule, teaching parents with K2 word sorts. A lot of different resources. It even takes you to Reading Buddies over here. How to make a Camtasia video, teach parents from Buddy Guide. Just different resources that you might find very helpful. And as you go to, here are some ways to create an online shared reading, create an online read aloud for your class. There's also some information on here on how to use Camtasia, and that's also in the e-learning as well. If you need any help with Camtasia, I've been using it for a long time, and I would be more than willing to do a Zoom with you to show you how to do some of it if you're interested, and including creating a YouTube channel. I've got 2 of them, and I use them. I will be using them definitely for the work we're doing. And the YouTube channels that they talked about from the Humanities department, that they've suggested that would be good for kids to use, those have been viewed and screened, and they're very kid friendly. Okay, so, and appropriate. I'm going to get out of this. So you can see that this is organized by the folders. That's how I use it. Now you can go into the math, and it's very similar, and you can look for the start button so they can give you, it gives you an overview. I like to just go to the folders, and you can see the folders is grade level appropriate, and you can see how it all works. But definitely looking at the specific training and the resources is important. Then going to your grade level would be the next thing to do. Science is very similar. You can do the overview for week 2, and they give you it by grade level, which is very nice. So these are what has been placed as we have more and more resources to use this online format, this distance learning. So, and that is the end of the presentation.